How extensive is the Dubai's metro system?
So currently it runs from one side to the very other side on the blue and green lines. No, sorry, red and green lines. The blue line's coming and that will connect the rest of Dubai. So all of the northern part away from the coastline and Sheikh Zayed Road.
Is the Dubai metro connected to the airport?
It is, yes. And it will also connect to the new airports, DWC.
Are taxis expensive in Dubai?
No, they're relatively cheap in comparison to Europe and other parts of the world. They're relatively cheap in comparison to other parts of the world, starting at around 12 dirhams for a taxi journey.
Can residents use NOL cards for transport?
Yes, anyone can use them, tourists or residents.
What is an NOL card?
It's a card you can top up and tap to use on your metro, your buses and some taxis.
Is driving common in Dubai?
It's probably the most popular mode of transport because of Dubai. Although it doesn't seem far, everything is quite a way away from each other.
How is traffic?
Dubai's traffic has nothing on Europe. London, you could travel 1 mile and it could take you an hour. Here, at worst, you're traveling 20 to 30 kilometers and it might take you just 30 to 45 minutes in a bad day.
Does Dubai have ride-hailing apps?
Yeah, you've got Careem and Uber.
What's special about Dubai Tram?
It connects JBR to Al Safu and it goes through the marina.
Is cycling infrastructure available?
Dubai has many cycle tracks, Al Qudra, Nad Al Sheba. There are many more, but there will be a 93-kilometer cycle track going around the outside of Dubai.
Wow. And how is the Dubai airport and the new one?
The new airport will fly to 400 cities and will have 5 runways. It's going to be the biggest airport in the world.
Is the public transport to Expo City?
There is metro currently goes to Expo City.
Is parking free?
Parking
in Dubai?
Okay. No, parking is not free. It's really cheap though. Although Sundays and public holidays, it is free.
What future infrastructure projects are planned?
So expansion of the highways, smart city, it's going to become the metro, the airport, it's forever growing.
Off-plan insights, 20 questions. What does off-plan mean?
Off-plan means before the property has finished being built.
Why invest in off-plan properties?
Usually there is a lower entry level point of price and you've got the bigger chance of capital appreciation, bigger growth.
Are off-plan properties riskier?
Only if you're buying from a developer that's never delivered and that hasn't got the financial backing they need.
How are payments structured?
So there are so many different versions of payment plans now. There's post handover payment plans. Usually it's 50-50 or 20 deposit and you could have 81% installments over 18 months. That's a common one now. 40-60, 60-40. Do you know what? I'd say when you're ready to talk about that, give me a call.
Do developers offer post-handover plans?
Yep, some developers will offer them. Usually it's the smaller developers that do that.
Are off-plan properties cheaper than ready ones?
They should be cheaper, but you have to be really careful now because of price points are being pushed up all the time across the whole of Dubai. Again, you need a good broker to be able to offer really good advice on that front.
Is RERA approval required for off-plan projects?
Yes.
Can off-plan properties be resold before completion?
They can, yes.
Do off-plan units appreciate before handover?
You can expect them to, but previous trends will suggest that they do that. Again, it goes back to having a great broker that really understands the market or even doing some research yourself.
What guarantees are in place of off-plan buyers?
So RERA and escrow accounts.
Are service charges known at purchase?
Often they're estimated and that is liable to change.
What happens if a developer delays delivery?
The Dubai government can intervene. It's usually monitored. As long as there's good communication, it's okay.
Can mortgages be used for off-plan?
Yep, after 50% of the construction, some lenders will offer finance packages and some developers are intertwined with some financial institutions.
Are off-plan projects popular with investors?
Yeah, 100%. This is the way that Dubai has become how it has.
Do off-plan properties come furnished?
Usually, if they are a branded residence, they will automatically come furnished. Some of the premium ones as well.
Are payment plans interest-free?
Yes.
Can off-plan units be customized?
Usually, no. I think some of the higher end developers and villas more so might offer customization and bespoke interiors and things like that.
Do developers offer incentives?
Usually, they will offer some incentive. They want you to buy no DLD fees or service charge free for a year or something along those lines.
What documents are needed to buy off-plan?
A passport and a bank account.
Is off-plan investment suitable for first-time buyers?
Yeah, it's perfect for investors, first-time buyers, end users that want to use it for their home. It's basically the perfect model for property.
And why should a client choose you as a broker to buy or rent a property?
I think the one thing that stands out from whether you believe it or not, I've got integrity. I work on a really honest basis. I want to make sure that my job is never finished. I want to make sure someone moves in, they're happy, and the whole process has gone as smooth as it possibly can. And let me make you understand, it's never easy. It's a hard job, and I want to make sure that the end result is that someone moves in happy and will remember me when they go to sleep at night.
3. Cost of living comparison, 15 questions. Is Dubai more expensive than London?
I don't think so at all. Rents are high here, they're higher in London. I'd say they're on par.
How does Dubai compare to New York and London?
It really depends on how you live your life. I'd say they're very similar, or they can be very similar.
Are groceries expensive?
Not if you buy groceries that are from this country and from the UAE. If you buy imports, then yes, they will be expensive.
How do healthcare costs compare?
Okay, usually your visa will include your healthcare. You'll pay a small proportion of your healthcare costs, which is aligned with your healthcare setup. In comparison to some of the other parts of the world, this is probably the best healthcare that I've ever experienced in my life.
Is schooling expensive?
Schooling, if you've got 3 or 4 children, you probably tell me it's expensive. If you've got one, it will anything between 30 to 150,000 dirhams a year. It really depends on what school you put your children into.
How does dining compare?
You can eat out so cheap, but you can also go to the most premium restaurants and pay an absolute fortune. It depends on your lifestyle, but there is something for everyone here.
Is Dubai cheaper than Singapore on housing, on living, on rents?
Dubai is cheaper.
What's the cost of entertainment?
Again, this just goes back to your lifestyle. There are so many great options in Dubai. Brunches, pre-booked packages for pretty much everything. If you want to spend lots of money, you can. If you want to be frugal, but yet still enjoy yourself, Dubai offers that.
How do salaries compare internationally or to the UK?
If you're comparing salary like for like, you don't pay tax here. So ultimately, they're probably better off.
Is electricity cheaper than Europe?
Yeah, much cheaper here.
Are household stuff common in Dubai?
Yeah, most households, or not most, but many households, especially with families, will have staff.
You have?
I do, yeah.
Is luxury shopping more expensive?
I wouldn't say it's more expensive, but it's more accessible. For example, Rolex will bring watches here and sell them here because they'll be out of stock in the rest of the world.
Are cars cheaper?
Generally, yes. There are so many Chinese cars. There are Americans. It's fantastic for buying cars. One of the best places.
Is Dubai an affordable expat destination?
Yeah, very affordable. It's all about your lifestyle, though.
4. Utility costs, 15 Q&As. Who manages utilities in Dubai?
So, Dubai Electric and Water Authority, DEWA.
How much is the average electricity bill?
You're probably looking around 500 to 1,000 dirhams for an apartment, dependent on the size. During the summer months, you're going to have AC and chiller fees, which will bump that up. Some buildings will offer chiller free and include it. So it all depends where you live.
Is water expensive?
No, it's cheaper here than most places.
Do villas have higher utility costs?
Yep, purely because of their size. And if you've got chiller and you need to cool it down in the summer months, you've got a bigger space to cool down.
What affects AC costs?
The summer, nothing more.
Is internet included in the rent?
For short term, yes. For long term renting, no.
How much does internet cost monthly?
It ranges from 200 up to 500, dependent on which provider.
How are diva deposits handled?
You pay a deposit on signing in once you've moved into a property, and at the end, providing you pay all your bills, you'll get the full 2,000 dirhams returned to you.
How are service charges billed?
They are billed to the owner of the property, the landlord. You do not, as a tenant, need to pay them.
Do tenants pay district cooling separately?
Some properties, as I said before, will have chiller free, which mean you don't have to a separate bill. Most properties, most apartments, and most villa and townhouse communities have a separate chiller fee, which is billed per usage.
What's the average water bill?
300 dirhams.
5. Real estate agency fees, 15 questions.
I better not get any of these wrong.
We will see. Did. What is the standard brokerage fee for buying a property?
Buyer will pay 2%.
Are agency fees negotiable?
They can be. Generally, they're not, but they can be.
Who pays agency fees in rentals?
The tenant pays 5% to the agent.
Can landlords pay the agency fees?
Do you know what? There are occasions when a landlord will pay it to get a deal over the line, but it's not very often and not very common.
Are fees capped by law?
No. There are strict rules which normally apply, but they're not legal terms for those.
Do off-plan purchases involve agency fees?
Usually the developer pays the broker.
Are there admin fees when renting?
Admin fees, some agencies will charge. I don't know why, because it's literally just very minimal work. I don't.
Is VAT charged on agency fees?
VAT will be charged if the company has hit the threshold of 375 dirhams. It depends. You need to check with the company owner.
Do sellers pay brokerage fees?
Sellers can pay brokerage fees. Generally, they don't. Again, it goes back if they want a deal done or if there's a couple of agents involved, they may pay them.
Can one agent represent both buyer and seller?
If there's complete transparency, then yes.
How are fees paid?
Fees will be paid for renting, bank transfer or checks, and for buying, the buyer will pay through manager's check or can pay in cash on the day.
Are rental agency fees refundable?
Once the tenancy agreement is signed, no.
Can multiple agents charge fees on the same property?
No, so there'll be one fee payable unless there is a fee for the seller and a fee for the buyer.
How are off-plan commissions structured?
Developer will pay the fee and sometimes it's structured into a period of time.
What if the deal falls through?
If you're buying and you've signed an MOU, you could be liable to pay all of the fees, and that's the estate agency fees, the 10% deposit, but it does have to be go through the court to make a claim from that.
And what made you choose to come to Dubai?
I'd like to say there was an exciting story to say that I had a dream, but my wife got a job here. I've been working in property for 25 years. This is the perfect place for me to transfer those years of experience. I've worked for developers, I've managed sales offices, managed lettings across London. It just is the perfect fit for me.
But you had your job in London and you got into a risk.
Yep. Do you know what, the company what do you mean what the company I work for?
Yeah.
The company I worked for was going through restructure after restructure, and there wasn't job security there for me. So when my wife got the opportunity, it was just a no-brainer for us to take the leap of faith, and we're here and we love it.
What makes it so special
The main thing for me is we have a 7-year-old son, the safety aspect, not having to worry about him and his welfare as much as we used to in the UK. Being able to walk around with watches, phones in your hand, not having them stolen while you're walking around London. Healthcare system, first class, no tax.
And if a client has interest in the property, do you take care of them, like do a VIP service and show them the areas, communities, villas, townhouses?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to spend time with clients before they've even gone out and homed in on areas they want to move. I'll give them a tour. Geographically, getting to know Dubai is really important. Understand their needs, find out the reasons why, and make sure that I deliver on options and availability for them.
Can you offer any project?
Yes, there's no, within Dubai, yeah, I can do that.
So your company has contract with all developers?
Yes, yeah.
In Dubai or in whole UAE, if you wanted to, in Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, for example?
So I can sell off plan in any of the Emirates. I can't sell secondary property across the whole of the UAE.
And your team, do you have team members who also concentrate on rentals, short-term, long-term, secondary, off-plan? How do you manage it?
We currently have a rental, couple of people specialists. We're a small team, a couple of people working off-plan, and we are growing the secondary market as well for sales.
And do you speak, and how many languages does your team speak?
In excess of 10, just from the direct group that I work with.
And can you also offer the residency or business license?
Yep. With the help of Emirates Business Setup, refer everything to those guys.